everybody, and welcome to Trade with Precision free newsletter. It's the 15th of January 2018, and I'm Tamar Mehr. Now, we had a beautiful and very exciting start of this year. We had strong moves on the Forex market, on the index market, and on commodities as well. And by utilizing the same strategy that looks at any market and any time frame, I can look for trading opportunities no matter what the market is and no matter what the time frame is that I look at for my setup chart. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. So this is the Nasdaq. Let's take a look here on a US index market, and we can see here on the weekly chart, this is the longer time frame. We've got a beautiful and steady uptrend, clear series of higher highs and higher lows, respecting the moving averages. Nice pullback, move away, nice pullback and move away. Currently, we are overextended from the moving averages, so I'm looking for a pullback to release some of this very strong buying pressure and another opportunity to enter into this beautiful longer term trend. Now, I can look at any time frame for my setup chart. So in this case, I'm choosing the 8 hours. We've got a very nice and smooth trend on this market, and I'm looking at a mid time frame opportunity. So let's take the fib retracement of this latest move from the low to the high, and what we can spot is we've got this monthly pivot, weekly pivot, daily pivot, all in the same area over here, and it's also the area of this previous swing high. Now, the fib retracement show us that this area also has the 61.8% retracement in it. So there's a couple of technical elements that sit in and around this area. If the market will pull back to that area, we're also going to be in the buy zone. So I like this area for a pullback, a bullish candle in this buy zone, and a continuation of the move. Let's move into the Forex market, and I'd like to take a look at dollar Swiss. And in this case, I want to look at lower time frame. So when I look at the higher time frame, I want to see the direction. I want to see that I'm trading in the direction of the higher time frame trend. And I can see here on the weekly, we are in a downtrend, and we also broke this level, this area around the 0.97. You can see that also on the daily chart. It's a nice downtrend. We've got clear series of lower highs and lower lows with moving averages fanning and in the correct order. So let's take a look here at the 2-hour time frame. And over here, you can see clear series of lower highs and lower lows and nice convergence as well on the indicators. The market is overextended from its moving averages, and I'm looking for a pullback. So I'd like to draw the fib here from the latest high to the last low, and we can see that we have a very nice cluster area over here. The 50% retracement is clustering with this area of round number, the 0.97. It's a nice level on this market, and also a daily pivot over here. So once again, I'm looking for a pullback, release some of this strong selling pressure, test of this level from below, rejection of that level, and a continuation of this move. Now let's take a look at a commodity market, and I want to take a look at palladium. Palladium has been a wonderful performing metal all over last year, and so far it looks to continue. So let's take a look here on the higher time frame. So on the weekly chart, we can see we've got a beautiful uptrend, clear series of higher highs and higher lows. We found some resistance at the round number of 1,000, but we smashed above it and continued higher. So currently we are overextended from the moving averages, and I'm looking for a bit of a pullback, release some of this buying pressure. So let's take a look here on the daily chart. And on the daily chart, we can see we have a very nice uptrend, a pullback into the buy zone, and a move away. So I'm looking for another pullback in around this area, this consolidation area that we see here on the daily chart. So it's in and around the 1100 round number. I'm looking for a pullback, a test of this level from above on the daily chart, or possibly on the 8-hour chart, and a continuation of this very nice and strong move. So if you want to know more about how we trade, if you want to understand better how you can utilize the same trading strategy to apply to different markets and different time frames, then please join us on our next webinar. This webinar is going to be presented by Adam Harris and it's completely free for you. And what we're going to look at in this webinar is Adam's approach to 2018. We do know that at the beginning of a new year, everybody have a new year resolution, and somewhere around March, everything just disappear into thin air. So how can we make 2018 the best year for us trading wise? So what to watch for, what he's got on his watch list, and also what can you do to improve your trading in 2018. Now, Adam will also do a live global market scan. So this webinar is going to run tomorrow, the 16th of January at 7 p.m. London, 2 p.m. New York, 6 a.m. Sydney, and 8 a.m. Auckland on the next day. We look forward to see you on this webinar. Happy trading, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon.